Hey y'all, it's Eloise at Southern Horizon Nursery. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Sorry about the wind and sorry I'm a little bit congested still. And my hat keeps squashing my face. So today we are going to be working on a wire wreath for a plant, a topiary actually. So I have a pot right here. I had some old cocoa fiber from an old hanging basket. I have a wire topiary from the Dollar Tree. And I just wrapped the cocoa fiber around it. Well, actually right now I placed it on there. And so I will come in and I will tack it down. I know it looks spotty on camera, but it really isn't. And since it's hard for me to hold the camera and do this at the same time, I'm going to show you what I have now. Then I'm going to pause it, I'm going to finish it up, and then I'll go over everything with you guys. So you guys can recreate it at home if you want to. So say this is the cocoa fiber on top of the wire frame. This wire frame came from the Dollar Tree, and you guys can use any type of shape you want. I just happen to have a heart. So this cocoa fiber is going to go here. We're going to wrap it. We're going to attach it. Normally people would use floral wire. I don't have any. But I do have Christmas hooks. So we're going to use Christmas hooks. In addition to that, you're going to need a piece of bamboo. That's going to attach here, and that's going to go in the pot. So we're going to put that like that, and that's going to go there. We're going to cut it off. You can see it. There it is. We're going to cut it off to where we get it into the pot straight. Now this pot does have a drain hole, so the saucer is attached, but water still fills right here. So we're going to put the bamboo stick in there, and hopefully it holds. I'm also using wire cutters, and then I have pliers just in case I need them, snips, gloves are optional. They hinder me, so I'm not using them. And you can use any type of wire you want to attach the bamboo to the wire frame. I do have this one, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use an old hanging basket hook, and I will show you how. Well, what I'm going to do is, let me show you right now. I'm going to straighten the hook, hopefully, so I can hook it around. Hang on. That's not working for me. It's not going to win. I'm going to win. Because I'm going to stick this piece inside the bamboo. And then wrap the wire around it. Now I didn't say it was going to be easy, but I did say I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Perfect. So I broke the majority of the hook off. So these wires can go inserted in here, which I have to hollow out. I don't know if I have my drill. It's okay, I'll use my snips. Okay, so that's more or less straight. Let it go. Because wire is easier to bend than that aluminum piece. So I'm going to hollow out the interior of that bamboo stake. This is going to go inserted in there to where it sits on that. And then I'm going to use the same wire to wrap it around the frame. So I'm going to come back to this video. Oh, and I have a I'm cheating. I'm using the saw to cut the bamboo because it's thick. So I'm going to pause it and I will be back in just a little bit. So we're going to go all around the frame. Pieces like this that I had to join together. Take it, I'm going to turn it over. Take my hook, straighten it out. And that's what it's going to look like. And I'm going to do that all around the wreath. So hopefully you guys get a good shot. Okay, once you have your topiary in with the way that you want it shaped, which it's pretty much shaped the same. This is the back. You don't have to worry about the back unless, of course, people are going to see the back. Now, if you notice right here, I didn't really tack that down because I'm going to attach the bamboo. So let me put this down. And hopefully I'm putting it the right way so you guys can see it. So I have to have a makeshift stand. I'm using the pump. Okay, hopefully it's not too dark. You guys can see it properly. So camera stay. I want it right there. So I guess I don't have to mark it. No, maybe I'll just put that. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to see it anyways. Okay. There we go. So because the insides are soft, this should be pretty easy. Oh, this one's broken. I wonder if it'd be easier if I just set the thing in there. What did I do with the wire? I knew that. We're gonna stick this in there, and because it's broken, that actually helps us, just like that. Yeah. Now, if any of the silver is showing, I'll go ahead and hide it with more cocoa fiber, but I sincerely doubt that it will. And I will cover that with cocoa fiber as well. It's over here. Just going to do that like this. I cut that one shorter. Ta-da. So let me cover this with cocoa fiber and fix the rest of it. Okay, all done. So then we're going to fill our pot It's always better if your soil is a little bit moist. You want it like moist chocolate cake. Where did I put that? Where did I put the water? Hang on. I'm going to have to try to edit this video because it's long. And I didn't mean for it to be this long. So moist chocolate cake is what you're always, the consistency you're always going for, especially with houseplants. You don't want it too wet or too dry. And soil is always easier to work with if it's moist. And it settles better too. In addition to that, I'm going to be putting a mixture of flower tone, rose tone, and berry tone in here to help the root system catch quickly. And don't criticize my Mexican spoon because that's what I have. And it works. So it's also a natural organic product from Espoma. I do sell them because I do use them, like I said. Like I've said before. I'm gonna get this plant out of here. It's got a nice root system. This is the soil consistency that you want. I'm gonna break up this soil. Let me sit back down because I don't really want all this soil in there. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I want it to sit nicely in the pot. So I don't know if you can see where it's sitting right there in the pot. Put some of this back. Back. Now before I fill up the rest of this with soil, get that out of the way, get that out of the way, I'm going to stick this in here. Now this one did come out short. What did I do with the wire? So, it's not going to go all the way to the bottom, but I cut this piece of wire, and I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to pull this plant out. And I'm going to feed this through to the bottom to sit in the bamboo stake. And just that way it kind of anchors it a bit better. And I'm going to push this down as well. These pliers. Okay, once I pack my soil in, it's going to hold it in place. Okay, this is what we're looking like so far. I already told you guys I'm not gentle with my plants, so don't freak out, okay? But by the time you get them, they are rough and tough and ready to go, so they can survive me, they can survive you. So this is what it's going to look like in the back. We're going to push down. I think I just broke that leaf. That's okay. We're going to stick it in the soil if I did. Not that leaf, that whole stem. No, okay. Now we're going to give it a good water. Let it soak up. I don't know if I told you all that it's sitting on the saucer, like the saucer's attached to it. So it should still drain out the bottom. Now because this soil is dry from being in the bag, We're gonna get this thing wet, and I mean wet. And we will drain out the excess water later, once I know the soil has absorbed as much water as possible. Okay, now to, my topiary is crooked. So the way we're gonna do this now, we're gonna take these arms. I did break it. Oh no, not really. And we're gonna attach it like that. And we're gonna use the same hooks. I'm gonna get this done, and then I will show you. Well, actually, let me show you how to attach it real quick. So you take the, well, in this case, it's a hook. It's a Christmas hook. We'll put it there. Feed it through one side, bend it. Wants to work. It's harder to do on camera. This one right here. I'm going to pull. I'm going to use the pliers for this part because my fingers are wet from touching the soil. And I don't want to break the plant. Okay. Does not have to be super tight. See, the water's draining out. And I will fix the bamboo stake once the water has finished draining. And I'm going to keep going all around. Okay, I'll show you guys here in a little while. Shoot, sorry. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. Okay, there's my project. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe and be kind. Happy planting.